Man, I can't find anything to eat here. Oh, waiter, can I get that without gluten, without dairy, without potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, onions, no garlic, no ginger, no salt, and hold the pepper too, please. Thank you. Hi, I'm Dr. David Gustitus from Whole Body Health in Vienna, Virginia. If you're a current subscriber, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to us, I encourage you to subscribe below to get weekly videos to help you live a better quality life. Today I want to talk to you about food sensitivities. Food sensitivities are different from food allergies, which can lead to more of an immediate acute response, such as rashes and swelling that can land you in the hospital with things like anaphylaxis. But no, food sensitivities are more low grade. They occur on a regular basis, kind of behind the scenes. You might not even be aware of what they're doing to you. You might experience weird rashes or brain fog or gastrointestinal upset, indigestion, heartburn, that kind of thing, or even joint pain and joint swelling, and wonder, where did that come from? I didn't even injure myself, and now I've got this swelling in my body, or a rash that there's no infection here. Why am I getting a rash? And you don't even realize that could be due to the food you ate. Commonly known food sensitivities today include gluten and maybe dairy. A lot of people think, oh, if you have a little bit of gluten or a little bit of dairy, you're okay. But the fact is that when you start to develop a food sensitivity, that means your immune system is starting to target that food as if it was an invader. And if that starts to perpetuate and grow, your reaction can get bigger and it can grow over time. Other foods besides gluten and dairy, which are very popular ones, can also occur. So it could be, whatever you're eating. It could be that you're eating, meat or eggs or fish, and you start to develop a food sensitivity to those foods. It could be, things like spinach or kale or turmeric or whatever you have in your diet at the time. So food sensitivities can really be whatever your immune system is being exposed to in an unnatural way, and usually that means you have some type of a leaky gut, which means a permeability in your gut lining that allows foods to come in to your bloodstream in particle sizes that are too big compared to normal. So if you're breaking down those foods into tiny little particles, that will get them into the tiny little spaces in your gut lining. But what if your gut lining gets really big and the particles that are not broken down also get through? Now your immune system looks at those as being a big protein or a big size invader or something that it can't recognize, and it starts to react by making an antibody against it. And then every time it gets exposed to it, it could create a response or a reaction, or it could trigger an inflammation in your immune system, leading to an attack on that food, and then follow-up issues in the rest of your body, like increased inflammation or possibly autoimmunity. Some foods have similar patterns or similar composition as some of the tissues in our body, and that is called molecular mimicry. Like in my case, I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and gluten looks a lot like a thyroid cell. And so when gluten is introduced into my body, my immune system goes after the gluten, but it also goes after the thyroid cells. And when that is happening on a regular basis, boy, I start to really get a lot of reactions. Over time, I developed an immediate reaction to where if I have exposure to gluten, I can tell right away. I'm like, oh, there's gluten in that food. Other people, it might be more subtle, or maybe it's just kind of a variety of things that they're exposed to, and their immune system's just on overdrive because you've been poking the bear so often. Now the immune system is reacting to everything. That means that it's not necessarily the individual food that's the problem, but it's your immune system that is the problem. So in this case, we need to look at what is driving the immune system out of balance on a chronic basis. That could be other things like infections or other inflammatory processes. Sometimes we're exposed to toxins in our environment through our foods or in our air. And if you breathe it in, it'll provoke inflammation. If you eat it, such as foods that have been raised with chemicals like pesticides and herbicides or antibiotics, those get in your gut and can start to provoke a reaction in your immune system, increasing its activity and cause it to start to attack more things than it normally would, leading to more sensitivities, more reactions. So what I did was create a webinar called Autoimmunity, Finding Solutions That Last. To register, just click on the link below in the description and comment section. It just might change your life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with a loved one, and if you want more content about how to improve your life, to live happier and stress-free, I encourage you to subscribe for more weekly videos. I'll catch you next time.